probably the most weighed caravan in the universe, I think. It's a moment of truth. What is the tow ball weight?
It's actually wearing the bag out. See there? No, that's way too high. That's way too high.
Good morning.
Morning, guys.
Welcome back.
Yes, welcome to another episode, and we are here in the factory for our final weigh-in and wheel alignment.
We're probably the most weighed caravan in the universe, I think.
Yeah.
But for good reason. One, peace of mind, and two, that we're compliant. So, full disclaimer, before we go into further details, what we've done is we've completely loaded the van of everything that we want to take around on the lap. And what we can do is then cull. So I'm suspecting we're going to be over. Usually our weekend trips, we don't take everything with us, so we're definitely under. So we'll see how it goes. It's going to be quite interesting what's going to get culled from the van.
Yeah, so I have a lot of clothes in the van. We have all of our groceries. The fridge is probably half full.
Yeah.
Like you said, the water tanks are...
Water tanks are full.
Not all of them.
Well, the middle tank's full, and then we've got 50% in the other two tanks.
Yep.
Which, so we have 300 litres of water.
And that's how we like to travel. So we're traveling with about 200 litres. The grey water's empty, and yeah, we don't have any. Oh, do we have wood in the back?
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Yep.
So look, the caravan is actually ready for us to just take right now. So that's
right.
how we want to weigh it. Leon is out the front. You know, Leon from Safe to Tow, and then Troy's just gone and filled up the Land Cruiser, so that's got a full tank of fuel.
The only thing I have to do in the Land Cruiser is put the kayak in there.
Yeah, put the kayak on top.
But otherwise, everything is good to go.
Yep, so we're just going to hitch up now. Doggies are in the van. They're behaving. Could you believe this? Because they've already said hi to Leon. He's got a Vizsla too. That's, you know.
Yeah, no Vizsla family.
Exactly. All right.
What's the plan here, Leon? What are we doing?
We're just going to drop it by one adjustment, just to bring the front of the van down a little bit. That's the beauty of these hitches, right?
Ideally, you want a little bit of fall onto your tow ball, and because we drop our airbags on the caravan, so it's not sitting up so high and getting caught in the wind, Leon's decided to drop that hitch down just one cog.
Yeah. Usually about 15 to 20 mil is the increments.
Yep. So that's what you want leaning back into the vehicle.
Yeah, we just want to bring that front end a little bit lower. Yeah. There we go.
So what sort of angle should you have that on?
It just depends really. Like if you want a lot of the time the angle, you would use the angle, like let's say, you know how we wanted to drop it like say 20 mil. If you only want to drop it like 10 mil or something, you can then play around with the angle. And then also, if you use the bars, sometimes the bars might sit too high or too low. So then you would put, the sway bar. So then you would use this square to change the angle. Okay. So then you can move the bars like slightly up, slightly down.
Yep. The moment of truth. What is the tow ball weight?
Okay, Okay.
Come on, Liam, give us some good news.
So it's 41.63. 41.63. Even though it's rated to 4.5, you can only go to
4 ton.
the 4 ton, yeah, because of the van, and then the tow ball weight's 424.
Laura.
I heard it.
Yeah.
We've got some work to do, Laura.
All right, so the burley wagon's got to go.
As you can see, we are in a bit of a dilemma. And what we normally say when we're in a dilemma is, no, welcome to our shit show. So we already have a pile of things that we can't take on tour. These things we need to take on tour, so they need to find a home. And the last part of the puzzle is to empty this tunnel boot and see what stays and what goes.
Yeah, it's basically about repositioning things, obviously culling things, but what we're going to do is usually we have both dogs in the back of the car. So now Tex will be in the back seat in his little harness, and we can utilise one side, this side here, can utilise that for things like chainsaws and stuff like that.
As long as the car's not overweight.
No, the car's got plenty of payload. Our main problem is our tow ball weight, okay? Because you need, if your tow ball weight's anything over 380, you need to use the sway bars. 370, sorry. You've got to use the sway bars.
And
so
we don't want to use
we don't
those.
want to use the sway bars. That just adds extra weight and it's a pain in the ass.
363.
Okay, pop that. We need these in.
363. We're on target. Are you happy with 360?
Yeah, I'm happy with where it's at.
Yep.
Now we just need to cull.
Something out of the van.
Worst case scenario, you might just have to drop a tank and then put a bladder in the car, maybe.
Yeah.
Like, and just transfer the water when you get to your site. But we can try and drop another 70, that's fine. You know how you've got the bags only set at 40 something?
Yep.
Right? See how there's no clearance above the bag or below the bag?
Yep.
It's actually wearing the bag out.
Okay.
See there?
Yep.
Right? So if you go and pump the airbags up, Troy, can you go a bit more? Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. All right. What's in it now? 80. 80? Yeah, see? So you come and have a look now, Troy. It's more the bottom, see the clearance on the bottom?
Yeah.
So what's happening is it's compressing the bag, like it's over itself.
Yeah.
And it's causing that wear there, which is not what you want, because that bag's like it's rubber on rubber.
Yeah.
And eventually that will blow out.
Yeah.
So you don't necessarily have to run 80, but see how you've got that clearance there.
Yeah.
You definitely want to be running a bit more pressure, because over time, like if you're on a corrugated road, you'll end up blowing a bag. What's that at?
71.
Yeah. You can try 65. What's that?
7.
Yeah, no, see that's pretty much on its, like that's got no travel at all now.
That's 69.
Yeah, no, you're gonna have to go up to 70.
75?
Yeah, go up, is that 75?
Yeah.
Yeah, there.
That's 80.
Yeah.
How about I go to return to height and see what it goes at?
Alright, go do that. That's ridiculous. That's so high. This side just keeps on going. The other side's a lot
You
lower.
can basically walk under the caravan.
No, that's way too high. That's way too high.
You play a game of cricket under there, mate.
Yeah. Yeah, that's almost, I'd say, nearly fully extended.
I wonder if Tico can adjust that so it's not...
Oh, it'd just be a matter of programming it, Troy.
Okay, well that was good to know that. Rather than blowing a puffer halfway down the Gibb River Road.
Does anyone want a caravan?
When there's ever a little hiccup, Laura's toys are out of the cot. Got to just come up with a solution, Dale.
For sale. The burley wagon, the kayak, the dogs. No, not the dogs.
Wife.
So the tow ball weight will probably slightly change as well now, because
It's got clearance.
yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, God.
No, it's still heavier.
Come into my office.
Heavier.
It's a lot closer than what it was before, but it's still slightly heavier. The battery system's on that side.
Yeah, it is.
Battery system kitchen's on that side.
Yep. Okay, so it looks like we're having a bit of a win with the car. We have about 600 kilos of payload. So we need to transfer some more things from the caravan into the car.
Alright, you help out. Yeah, probably the easiest would either be just water in the car, maybe one tank only in the van, and then that's it. GCM will be good, axle ratings are all good, you're ticking all the boxes.
So the idea is, which is what we do anyway, is we travel with the middle tank always full, completely full, and once we've used that, then we can use the bladder in the car. I might get a water tank for the car. We'll see what happens. Good news is that we can still have plenty of firewood in the back. We've moved the diesel jerry can to the back as well, because what that does, it actually takes off our tow ball weight, so everything's not at the front. If you take that wood out and the weight out of the back, it's going to increase your tow ball weight. So that's it. The box, the front box, is just got really light things in it. Like this side is basically, yeah, we can afford to put those back in, which is just for the awning. The burley wagon will have to go, unfortunately, because I don't really want to drive around with the burley wagon on the roof of the car. Do you, Dale?
Caravan's for sale.
But that mat's light, it can go on there. Just get strapped down. So it's a win, and this is the reason why you get it weighed. You'll slowly accumulate things over time, and before you know it, you're really pushing your limits on your weights. We also did the bed upgrade, which added a bit of weight in the back for the dogs, but fortunately, we're not over with that in there. We might just cull a little bit more clothes, because we're going to head up into some warmer weather. We're not going to need a lot of jumpers and things like that. It's a bit, you know, it's not really going to make a huge difference, but like I said, every little bit helps. Yeah, so pretty happy with that outcome. Laura's a little bit stressed about it, but we know where we're at now. We know we can move things from the caravan into the car. So for instance, if you're buying a slab of beer, it'll go into the car. If you're buying a slab of Coke, it'll go into the car. If you're buying a slab of water, it'll go into the car. Yeah, just keep it simple. Happy days. We'll be legal and ready to rock and roll.
So the car came in at 36.35. You can go to 4.2, okay? So you can see you've got, you know, just under 600 kilos to play with. Rear axle rating with the van on, which is usually the issue, is 2197, and with the upgrade you're allowed 2400. Again, no problem there. Height wise, okay, the car sags by about 40 mil with the van hitch to it, and that's acceptable. If you didn't have the airbags, then it would be a different story. Yeah. Balance wise, from left to right, it's about 50 kilos on the front, okay, which is nothing. and then the rear is a little bit more, but I'm pretty sure the fuel tank's on the left-hand side.
Plus we've got both dogs on that side too.
Yeah, okay. And then the van came in at 3,992 after we've just manipulated it a little bit. With tow ball weight 258, which is good. And I'll just work out the combination quickly. So it's 7269. And you're allowed 7.8, yeah.
There you go, well under.
7269, done. Well under. And then yeah, the van height, the heights of the van are good. Balance wise, it's a lot better. Remember it was like 200 kilos difference.
Side, yeah.
Yeah, now it's a lot better. This side, the right side of the van is heavier because of batteries, kitchen,
yep.
fridge, all the bits are on that side. And then your axles are really good too, like within 40 kilos, which is just here. Yep. Okay. Perfect.
That's a bloody beauty, Tex.
The weigh-in is all done. We're now up to the wheel alignment, and we're only doing a wheel alignment because I had that tyre blowout on me a month or two ago.
Keep going, Troy.
Need a mat?
Just come back a little bit, Troy.
Whoa!
Just go forward, just slowly. Keep on. Whoa, hold it there. All right, Troy, try again. Whoa, a bit more. Whoa, just a fraction more. All right, mate, perfect.
Looks good. All right, fingers crossed this isn't too far out.
You've got a missing wheel stud here.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
It's been gone for a while.
What the hell?
I've been waiting to get a new one.
Oh my God, you are going to super cheap.
Well, there you have it. So, caravan fully weighed. Leon's done a fantastic job once again. Highly recommend getting that done before any big trip. So what we essentially did was just loaded every single thing into the van that we wanted to, and then got Leon around to weigh it. So we didn't tow with those weights. So we ended up at 4.1, which essentially meant that we needed to drop a minimum of 100 kilos. What we've essentially done is we've taken about 300 kilos out. All in all, we've transferred some things to the car because we had some payload in the car that we still wanted to take, and then we've taken a lot of other little things out, which funnily enough adds up very quickly. So that's done. Thanks again, Leon, that was amazing. I also did the wheel alignment. Laura must have hit a pothole when she went to Ballarat that time, and it's knocked that wheel alignment out. So once again, that's saved us a lot of money in having to get a new tyre down the track because they wear quite quickly when they're out of alignment. All right, brings me on to the car. So as you know, we had the Gen 3. I sort of dummy fit it to the car to see sort of how it would work and how it would drain the battery and all that sort of stuff. So we're running it directly off 240 volt. We have the inverter in the car, which is a 2000 watt inverter with a 200 amp hour lithium battery. And it works fine, especially if you're driving quite a bit because it charges the battery up. But when you're running your fridge into a freezer, that's when it starts to chew the battery quite a bit. So what we've done is we've got the 12 volt version, so the plug and play kit. We've got this from Out Camp Adventure Gear, and it's quite affordable. So what I've done is I've got a mounting bracket, that's for the modem itself, and I've also got the 12 volt plug and play kit. So that's straight into an Anderson plug, and then we have the DC to DC, which converts it into 12 volt, which powers that. Now, surprisingly, that was only $120, and there's no cutting of cables or anything like that. It's just pull the old lead out, plug the new one in, and also the mounting bracket was $45, which I thought was very affordable. Okay, so this modem here will sit inside this bracket, something like this, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount it up to the back K-on bar. So what happens is pull this little plug out. You won't require this box anymore, this charger. We won't need that, but what we'll do is we'll keep hold of that in case we want to run the Starlink directly off 240 volt down the track. And then the new 12 volt DC just plugs directly into the back here. So very simple. It's going to be quite neat. And then all I need to do is put an Anderson plug directly onto the battery, and then that'll be good to go. But I'll show you how I do that. I also want to run the Starlink lead, which is 200k long. A few people gave me some great suggestions when I was dummy fitting this, and that's to pop out the back tail light, which I've done before because we've damaged that once before, backed into something, and we've replaced this whole tail light, but that's another story. Anyway, so what we can do is pop this out, run the cable directly through the back here, and then in under there. That's where the inverter sits. The battery's on the other side. The other thing that we've done with the car is we've put Tex in the back seat here. He travels really well in the car. He just lies down in his bed. He's got his little seat belt buckle there. You right, mate? And he's quite comfortable. Where Coco gets a bit of anxiety, and she likes to be in a confined area, and essentially she likes to be by herself. So that's why we're going to keep Coco in here. She's nice and comfortable. And then we have this whole area to put some of those things that come out of the caravan to put here as a bit of storage, because the car has some ridiculous payload in it. Not that we want to exceed all our payload, but you know, if you're going on a big trip, you take a fair bit of stuff, especially like, I don't know, just swimming gear and snorkels and weight belts and all that sort of stuff. So that's where we're at. I'll show you through. We'll quickly get this done. You gonna help, Tex? You gonna be a good boy? Sit. That's a good boy. Yes, I know, you're a good boy, aren't you? He's good when he's not eating out the inner soles of your shoes, so don't leave your boots lying around, because I'm up for about 4 pairs of inner soles now. Because he just rips them out of the shoe and just chews the ring out of them, don't you, buddy? Hey? Yeah, good boy. Yeah, good boy. All right, let's get into it. So that's pretty simple so far. That's basically just cable tying the bracket to the K-on barrier. I could bolt it on there, and I might do that later on, but I just want to sort of dry fit it, see how it all works. Now I've got this Anderson plug with the 2 terminals on it, and this can go directly to my battery. So positive, positive, negative on the negative. We can just connect this directly when we want to use it, or if we don't want to use it. It just clips on like that. It's nice and safe, out of the way. The other thing I will say is this is waterproof, so it doesn't necessarily need to be in the car. It can be outside the car, but on this particular occasion, we're just going to tuck it in behind the seats. But yeah, this is the battery system, the 200 amp hour battery system that runs our fridge and our inverter. So yeah, I'll just take these terminals off. Hopefully these leads fit. Yeah, we've got plenty of room. So perfect. I just picked this little Anderson plug up from J-Car. Just a pre-made one. So there you go, let's get into it. Let's check if that modem's on. Yep. See, the modem has that little white light down the bottom there. It's a very simple setup. It'll just run off 12 volt now. It won't draw as much power. Everything's out of the way. It's nice and neat. I'll just put this power pack in that bag, put it in the drawer just for safekeeping. As you guys know, we're not affiliated with anyone. But this company, I just saw online. I've got to thank you, mate, Gav, because you put me onto this, but you told me to get it directly from Starlink. So I think Starlink was a little bit dearer and these guys were a bit cheaper, so I thought I'd give this a go. But they do a number of things. They do the dish mount as well for the Mini. You've got a little bag, and then you've got the cigarette lighter cable that you can select. Now, the reason why I didn't go the cigarette lighter cable is because they do have a tendency to rattle out, where, you know, an Anderson plug will stay firm, and it's quite safe and easy to use. So there you have it. We now run off 12 volt. Now I can keep my bait frozen in the bait fridge. Happy days. You're pretty impressed, aren't you, buddy? Hey, look at you sitting up there like King Poobah. Hey, no doubt about you. You a good boy? Butter wouldn't melt in your mouth, would it? Well, there you go. That install is officially done. I didn't run it through the light. The reason being is I've got to pull out a lot of this system here to be able to get into it, and I just do not have that time right now. So you right there, Tex? Sit back, mate. So there you have it, guys. Hopefully you can take something out of this episode. It can be pretty informative with the weights of the caravan and everything that Leon did, which was amazing. Hopefully you've taken something out of this Starlink 12 volt installation. I know there's probably a million videos on it, but everyone has their different ways of doing things, and this is just my particular way. So if you've enjoyed the content, please give us a like, subscribe. It really helps our channel grow, and we'll see you on the next video, guys. Bye for now.